Good evening. As you may remember, our final prayer last week was dedicated to 13-year-old Timothy Hutton, a boy with some sort of autoimmune bubble boy kind of disease. And I asked you viewers to send an influx of prayers his way. I had no idea that they were not only going to cure him of his disease, but turn him into some sort of Peter Pan monster who flew over the city and shot laser beams out of his hand and turned 13 innocent folks into dust. And for that reason, I am asking you to send a redactyl curse his way, a redactyl curse prayer to stop this monster from killing more people. Tonight's program is dedicated to those 13 poor souls that have perished this week. May God have mercy on their souls. And let's start the show. Good evening and welcome to the prayer chamber. I am Reverend Jim James Jesus, the man who sits shotgun with the Lord. To kick off tonight's program, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and bow your head forward, because we're about to go on a journey. You're sitting at the bench in heaven. You're in God's court, baby, where God is the judge. The jury consists of the 12 apostles, Mary Magdalene, Paul the disciple, Martin Luther, and Martin Luther King Jr., and Cuba Gooding Jr.
Show me the money.
The bailiff is Joseph, the father of Jesus. The stenographer is Mary, the mother of Jesus. And finally, the prosecuting attorney, the man who's grilling you for questions, is our Lord Jesus Christ. Jesus looks at you and he goes, "Viewer,
did you steal your neighbor's magazine? Did you go into their mailbox and take their sharper image catalog?"
And you think to yourself, how does Jesus know this? Maybe I can get away with a white lie. Maybe I can skim around this milk. False! Perjury! Sin! Lie! Because when you lie, you break a commandment. The 8th commandment, to be exact. Thou shalt not bear false witness against your neighbor. And that is the theme of tonight's episode. That is what we're talking about. Look, false witness is a big deal. It's among the 6 things that God hates. And that's something that King Solomon said. And he wasn't wrong either. So tonight we're going to examine this commandment, break it down, and pair it together with our phone calls, my guest this evening, who will actually be my own neighbor. We're going to review one of his big secrets. And finally, we're going to sell you a fun new product from the people at Cancer. Don't flip that channel. Don't go to the kitchen and get some more popcorn, because you're in the prayer chamber and we're about to take some calls, baby. We'll be right back.
Don't you come in here.
You ain't looking for any trouble.
I'm on the phone with corporate right now.
You remember a time when you could go into your garage and see one of these? 50s, the 60s, the 70s. There wasn't a single house on the block that didn't have one of these. I'm talking about the meat spinner. That's right, I'm sick of stagnant meat. You know what? Let's just get right into the product. Check this out. Anything, boom. And activate the handle and you've got yourself some spinning meat. I'm sure I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. My meat spinner can handle a whole pound of meat. Well, you. Check this out. 2 pounds of meat, and you know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna crank up the speed. Let's try this. Woo! Look at that.
Excuse me, are those stupid bitch jeans that you're wearing?
Why, yes, they are stupid bitch jeans.
Thank you.
Grossman opens up about his purpose.
That's what this job's about.
It's not just about maintaining the traffic laws. It's not really about that for me. It's more so about the safety of the neighborhood. We have people who run businesses here. You know, kids kick the ball into the street and they run out here. It's my job to make sure.
Cosman shows aggression towards unruly pedestrians. He's true to his beliefs on the crosswalk.
You're asking for trouble,
on my lunch break, man.
Miami Dolphins.
This ain't your daddy's meat spinner. This is Cancer's new meat spinner 6-star S+. Take a look at this. Are you ready for this? Check this out. Maximum triple speed variables, maximum to the meat. I love it. For the low price of $19.99, you too can be a meat spinner. Call 1-800-CANCERS. That's 1-800-KANCERS and order your meat spinner today.
With another son.
And how'd that make you feel?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All these folks out there, they are bearing false witness. It's keeping me worried, it's keeping me anxious, but it's driving this show forward. Let's bring on our first guest. He's my neighbor, and I'm gonna reveal a big secret about him once he comes on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frankie Mahoney. Frankie! Good to see you.
Good to see you, Jim.
You excited?
Oh, yeah.
You have been lying to me, Frankie.
I don't know what that means.
That's what this is about. This is the secret, America. My neighbor Frankie is a demon.
What makes you say that?
Oh, I can name countless examples. First and foremost, every morning, you wake me up. I like to sleep in and you wake me up around 6:30 in the morning because you're making this loud, clashing metal noise. What is that?
I believe that those are keys in the door. I have to leave very early because I'm a pediatrician, so I have to see the kids bright and early. That is correct.
That's what that is?
Oh, yes.
What about this? What about the smell? The smell that I smell every day around 5 o'clock. What can you attest for that?
That's my...
Dumbo.
Well, that's my lovely wife. She's making veal scallopini.
Oh, veal scallopini.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like two each other.
Well, that's sort of rude to my wife, but fair criticism.
You're a really good demon. You're a really good demon. I sense your energy. What about the crying? The crying I hear when I'm trying to sleep. It sounds like a goat being murdered. What can you attest to that, my friend?
You got me there. We just had a son about 3 months ago. We named him Jim after you, actually.
Oh, how convenient. He names his son after me. I am a reverend. I think I know when I'm dealing with a demon, don't I?
What are you doing? Stop that.
I'm scanning you with this cross to see if you would react, demon.
You're making me cross.
Viewers, there comes a time in a young preacher's life when he knows he is wrong. I've messed up. Jim James for the first time is wrong. And I must apologize to you, Frankie. I kind of wish I could go back in time. I kind of wish I can almost turn back time. Oh! Oh! You bear false witness in front of the gym and this is what happens. You see, I knew that my stupid little tricks wouldn't work. And I knew that only one thing could do it, and it is this beautiful hymn you are currently listening to. Let's bring out my PA and let's tie down this demon, because when we come back from our commercial break, we are going to exorcise the demon and feature a new product, and you're going to be forgiven and saved. Thank you very much for watching. Do not change that channel. We'll be right back. I knew you were a demon, and I'm going to bring you down, and I'm going to show America who you really are.
The horse kicked Rocco in the mouth, and the horse died.
Wink Van Jackson here with the newest fitness craze sweeping the nation. That's right, we're calling it the Teeter. For one payment of $19.99, you can be as skinny and as good looking as me. Let me show you how it works. It's as easy as 1, 2, and 3. Oh! Oh! Got taint! I got wood in my taint! Oh! Get on the Teeter today! Oh, fuck.
All right, let's go. We're out here, Cheetah Walk in New York, about 1 in the morning. See the distress call on my pager. Hey, Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan hours.
Tony Pipes. Oh my God, I can smell that from here. Jesus Christ. All right, that's clogged, all right. This is the kind of problem we see on pipes. Classic pipe style. Backed up kitchen trap. Mr. Edwards, how long you been in this home?
Just a couple years now.
Jeez, a little mustard. Yeah, a couple years. It's kind of when you start seeing problems like this arise. PVC sometimes get lodged, trap, fingernails, anything like that. You washing like toenails or something down there?
No, we just have usually.
That's all right. If we switch it to like Street 45 packs, you should be all right. Mango, Parmesan, perfect. Oh, Dorito, arugula, mushroom olive, bread. What do you think?
I think you're ready for today's mystery challenge. Mexican candy spoons.
Mexican candy sticks. I mean, how am I gonna work this into my dish?
I'm ready for our panel. Are you? Revered New York City foodie John Balls. Once more with Panaz, Chef David Ascarati. 3-star Michelin chef of the London streets, Samson Macomb. The powerhouse panel meets right now.
Good evening, Tony.
Chef Tony.
Chef Tony.
What do we have here?
Here we go, first bite. Now the profile really stands out to me. Wow.
Oh.
There's a big problem.
Jeff.
I provide you with $250 worth of Mexican spoon candy, and you don't even take the plastic off.
But what really baffles me is the fact that you put the Mexican spoon candy into the food processor. You did that?
I couldn't find a whisk, Chef.
Oh, not good.
You know, it has lost all its notes, and I'm only getting like a B flat.
Now, would you serve this to somebody at your own restaurant?
Yes, Chef, I would.
I will not and I cannot eat this.
The results exist here on this piece of paper. Tony, you've lost.
Chef, I'm sorry that's what your tongue told you, but I put love into that dish. You know, being the only contestant on a show like this, you think you might have some sort of chance at winning, but no, I don't know. Thank you for having me on the show. It was a fun time, to say the least.
Perfect, cut.
We all set here?
Yeah, man. Thank
all
you so
right.
much.
Hey, man.
Pleasure.
Thanks for having me on the show.
And you can just leave the apron with my...
Yeah, sure.
You're watching Pipes.
Welcome back to the chamber. I am pleased to be joined by my good friend and constituent, Miss Samantha Stoneridge, who's here to talk about a fun and exciting new product from the people at Cancers. Miss Stoneridge.
Thank you, Jim. This is Exorcise, the world's first effective exorcism cream.
Wow.
Yeah. Developed by scientists in a cave in Nicaragua, this cream is a combination of coconut oil, lavender, and the God particle.
Really?
Absolutely true. So it's this patented technology from our Christian scientists that absorbs through the skin, up into the blood, heart, bam, devil's out, and you're soft.
And this is JJJ approved, and what that means is that every Wednesday evening, I go to the factory and I bless a 250-gallon tub of this lotion. So not only does it contain my hair, it contains my blessings. All right, let's see this product in action, as a matter of fact. Let's move over here. I have my neighbor, Frankie, who has been sedated, thank God, by my producers. I'm just gonna wake up the demon. Morning, Frankie. Jim, what are you doing up here? Yeah, see, I knew he'd do this. I knew he'd do this BS, this hooey. Frankie has a demon. We did this last time before the commercial break. I know the demon's in there. So, Miss Stoneridge, can I get some lotion right here in my hand?
Come on,
if I apply some lotion, I wonder what happens. Does the demon come out? Oh, penne pasta! Penne pasta! Ladies and gentlemen, a demon. What is your name, buddy?
I am Glacier.
Glacier.
We shall rule the earth and burn you all.
The fact that it's Glacier is gonna require a little bit more lotion because this is a very, 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 very evil demon.
Wow.
You release me, you Danny has been
I'm so excited because I have never, ever, ever had an exorcism with lotion.
You belong to me. You sinned with all of us.
That's not true. You're a liar. And for that reason, you have broken the 8th commandment, demon. Jesus Christ up there in the sky I implore you to use my hands. Please exorcise this demon out. Demon! Get out of there! Get out of there! Go! Get out of there!
Jim?
Oh, it worked! Oh my gosh, it worked! Oh my! Frankie, what you just experienced was an on-the-air exorcism. Oh my Lord. Thank you so much to our product rep, Miss Stoneridge, and of course to my neighbor, Frankie. Remember, you can purchase all 3 lotions right now if you call the number right under you. And you can get all 3 of them for the introductory price of $449.99. If you order within the next 15 minutes, I'll give you a personal How about that? We'll be right back with our final prayer. Oh, I never thought those things would have. Please kill Timothy O'Hudden. That is all the time we have for tonight on Prayer Chamber. Court is now adjourned.
Can I get him in?